If you're looking for the best 88-key keyboards, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Yamaha 71 digital piano. Yamaha's P71 is an Amazon-exclusive product. Notably, it comes with a full-size keyboard of 88 GHS-weighted keys. What is more, it is also designed to be streamlined and light, so it will fit anywhere you need it to go. Plus, you get access to Yamaha's amazing sound engine with the purchase of the P71. Keep in mind that this product is streamlined, so you will have to purchase your own accessories, but that extra requirement is worth it if you want a realistic and flexible digital piano that will make you a better player. Then you need to try a Yamaha P71. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Yamaha P125 digital piano. Summary of features: 88 GHS keys, 192 max polyphony, 24 voices, 21 demo songs, and 50 piano songs, and metronome. The Yamaha P125 digital piano is easy to use and primes any beginning player to learn the instrument. Furthermore, Yamaha has added a newly improved two-way speaker system for realistic stereo sound. In particular, the speakers face both up and down, which produces a sound much like the one you would hear on an acoustic piano. Also, Yamaha provides access to their Smart Pianist app with the purchase of the P125. This app is a perfect tool for learning to play the piano. So, if you are an advanced player, the Smart Pianist app still has something for you. Try out the chord tracker function, intuitive controls, and recommended song features of the app. The number 3 position is held by M-Audio 88 Hammer Piano. Summary of features: 88 fully weighted hammer action keys, 5-pin MIDI output, pedal inputs, USB-powered, and multiple keyboard zones. A piano player's digital piano. M-Audio's 88 Hammer Piano is designed for you in mind, and it comes with an unbelievable amount of software. However, most of the programs are better for the advanced digital piano player. Yet, M-Audio does include a 3-month subscription to Scoof. That's not all. M-Audio's 88 Hammer Piano has unparalleled sound and flexibility. What is more, you can attach MIDI devices, assign MIDI buttons, create a multitude of effects, and create multiple keyboard zones. Therefore, if you are a creative and cutting-edge piano player, you need the 88 Hammer Piano. Next at number 4, we have Alesis Coda Pro Weighted Action. Alesis Professional are now a very well-known name in the electronic music industry and have a reputation for making some excellent weighted keyboards that rival premium manufacturers without the equivalent price tag. The Coda range is one of their best-selling keyboard ranges, and it's the Coda Pro that we've chosen to include here. Its full-size 88-key weighted keyboard's been designed for a wide range of uses, from students in their bedrooms to live use. We can tell you straight away that it's a superb option with some nice features at an excellent price. But let's look at things in a little more detail. There's little more to say other than that this is a great-sounding digital keyboard with key weights. All 20 voices are excellent, and you'd be hard-pressed to tell that this isn't a keyboard that costs 2 or 3 times as much. The hammer action weighted keys go a very long way in making the Coda Pro feel like a quality instrument. They help the digital keyboard feel more like an 88-key digital piano, and generally are just very nice to play. Each key is made well too, you won't find cheap-feeling plastics here. The Coda Pro is a nice-looking digital keyboard with a clean black finish, a symmetrical design, and cool angular speakers. Highlights are in red. Again, this all helps it to look like a premium product. It has a USB port, as it is a USB MIDI. We've already mentioned Alesis' reputation for value, and it certainly continues here. The Coda Pro stacks up very well, indeed, against considerably more expensive keyboards. There are plenty of features on the Coda Pro, which make it a very versatile digital keyboard indeed. You get 88 weighted keys with hammer action, 20 built-in voices courtesy of AIR music technology, and Sonivox, 60 preset songs, 50 patterns, and lesson modes. You can also record your own stuff on the keyboard itself, which is a nice touch. Outputs come in the form of USB MIDI and MIDI DIN, 1/4-inch aux, 1/4-inch headphone jack, and there's a stereo 1/4-inch aux input. Everything you need for peripherals. The number 5 position is held by Yamaha DGX-660. one of the top names in instrument manufacture. Both acoustic and electrical, Yamaha digital pianos will be featuring a lot in this list. They have an extensive range of quality products at a broad range of prices, with a broad range of needs in mind. First up, however, is the DGX-660. This is a top digital keyboard that should be on the list of anyone that has a good budget for their 88K weighted keyboard and offers almost everything most players might want. Yamaha have gone to great lengths to make this digital keyboard sound great, and it really shows. It uses genuine grand piano sampling, and you can even set up different voices combined with room type. All of this sounds amazing from the high-quality speakers. This isn't a cheap option, but it's not hugely expensive either. It's also available as a superb bundle, which really helps the value factor. If your budget stretches this far, then you should certainly take a look. There are extensive features on the DGX-660, almost too many to mention. You have all of the standard ones that you'd expect on a keyboard of this price, including recording, lessons, and nicely weighted keys. But you also get a great LCD screen to instruct you. You can also try the instructional books and the potential for wireless link-up with phones and tablets with added Yamaha adapters. The number 6 position is dominated by Artesia PA-88W. You may well have never heard of Virgin Musical Instruments. They aren't a large or famous manufacturer, but they now have a large products range with lots of quality products in it. The Artesia range includes everything from headphones to monitors, and features digital keyboards too. We've taken a look at the PA-88W, which is a full-size 88K weighted action digital piano at one of the lowest prices you'll find. It's made in China, but designed in the USA. There are 8 different voices to pick from, along with a variety of effects that you can place on the sound such as chorus. The PA-88W does show itself as a lower-end option here. It doesn't sound like a grand piano, but it's not bad at all for beginners and those who just want something to try out or play around with. The PA-88W is a fantastic choice. It's extremely good value and has decent functionality for the price. You can always pair it with apps and higher quality speakers at a later date. You won't find a huge number of features on this budget digital keyboard, but you will find plenty of connectivity, which ultimately means that you are able to plug in any extra bits that you need, such as learning and recording apps. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Casio Privia P115 BK88 You almost certainly knew that Casio made watches, but did you know that they make keyboards too? The one we've got here is the Casio Privia P115, which is one of the full-size options in the Casio range, which is designed to offer a decent mix of value and features in what is a mid-range 88K digital piano. Casio market the Privia P115 as beginner to intermediate options, and we'd certainly agree. The speakers are of a very high standard on this Casio Privia. But what stands out is the quality of the samples, and the digital keyboard's ability to split and layer sounds to create a very full and authentic tone. It's high-end stuff, and we're very impressed. This isn't an expensive digital keyboard at all, so it was always going to score highly for value. There aren't too many features though, so if you're looking for lessons and other functions, the value might not be that great. Check out the alternative Casio P115. This is another digital keyboard that has been designed to emulate a grand piano as best as possible. You won't find lesson modes and things like that, but you do get excellent weighted keys with hammer action along with line level connections. Class-compliant USB means you can use the Privia P115 with your PC or Mac without drivers. The number 8 position is held by Kawai ES110. Next up is a premium option from Kawai. This Japanese manufacturer is well known for making superb grand pianos as well as electronic instruments, so you can be confident that you're getting a seriously good digital keyboard here. The one we've chosen is the ES110. Which is a more affordable and portable grand Kawai model. It's a modest-looking thing without screens or banks of switches, but it's a very good intermediate option. Using what they call harmonic imaging technology, the samples that Kawai use are an extremely faithful representation of how their grand pianos sound, delivering a rich, vibrant, and warm tone. The ES110 is going to cost you more than most of the other digital keyboards on this list, and you can get the same functionality for quite a bit less. So this one might not be considered great value for money unless you're willing to pay a premium for class-leading ability. In addition to the class-leading key feel, you also have a built-in metronome, along with lesson modes, split digital keyboard options, and dozens of different drum tracks. Don't let the lack of loads of buttons deceive. There's plenty of functionality. Next at number 9, we have Nektar IMPACT Ls88. Nektar is another one of those lesser-known piano brands. But you really need to listen up for this particular digital keyboard, because it's a very interesting choice. Despite the very low price, this is a feature-packed 88-key MIDI keyboard that does just about everything you could want a MIDI keyboard to do. With the right tools, you can make this thing sound pretty much however you want it to. But that does mean it's hard to say exactly whether the sound is good or bad. It's reliant on everything else you plug it into. There's plenty of customization though. The Ls88 is a good-looking piece of kit. With its nice flat, smooth finish, and colored drum pads and knobs, it's actually more attractive than most other digital keyboards on this list, and certainly fits with the aesthetic of electronic music that you might want to make with it. For a MIDI keyboard of full size with 88 semi-weighted keys, this is a great price and is one of the cheapest available, but do be aware, of course, that unlike the normal keyboards on this list, it has not built-in speakers or anything like that, so you will need to invest in other areas. There are some pros and cons we'd like to inform you of. This is a MIDI controller keyboard that you can use with just about all MIDI software on your laptop, desktop, Mac, or whatever else you have in mind. You get split/layer, 8 drum pads, and an assortment of faders and other knobs that allow you to fully control the sound. It's a great range of features that means you won't need many accessories. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Yamaha P115. The final Yamaha on our list is the P115, which is a mid to high-end digital piano that will appeal to those looking for a really good, all-round performer. It's still classed as being a lightweight and portable keyboard, but it has plenty of good features and is one of the more premium options on our list. Let's take a look at why the Yamaha P115 comes well recommended. Of all of the digital keyboards on our list, this might be the best one at replicating the sound and feel of a real acoustic grand piano. With 192 knob polyphony and damper resonance, it does a fantastic job of sounding both full and authentic. The Yamaha P115 sits somewhere in the middle of what you can pay for a digital keyboard, but it is possible to get more features for less money. You might not be able to achieve the same quality of sound as you do here though. There are 14 different voices to choose from, along with effects, and plenty of connectivity options, including the prospect of using this with iOS devices. You also get a useful sound boost function for when the Yamaha P115 needs to stand out. Finally, there's an innovative split system that means the digital keyboard can be split into 2 44-key sections for duets or practice with a teacher. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.